So this is a special recognition for my partner, one of my division chiefs who's retiring this week. He's leaving us this Friday. It's his last shift with us. He's a division chief in our department, but he's also our fire marshal. He has served in the fire service for 36 years and has served with our department now for 29 years. Bill started, believe it or not, as a volunteer firefighter at age 14. I'm not sure if it was legal back then, but I can guarantee you it's not legal now. However, his father was an assistant fire chief for that volunteer fire department, so I'm sure that helped a bit. Bill's commitment to the fire service is just part of his DNA. Like I mentioned, his father was a firefighter, his brother was a firefighter at Fountain Valley. So that's just who he is. It's part of his DNA. And prior to joining, he did the volunteer work as a young man, and then he decided to serve our country. He was motivated by his family to join the armed services, and at 17, with the support of his family, Bill enlisted in the Marine Corps. While stationed at El Toro Air Base, Bill served as an aviation firefighter. Imagine that. That's just what he was meant to do. During this time, he received the Meritorious Mass, which recognized his demonstration of exceptional industry, judgment, and initiative. After his time in the military, Bill again pursued a full-time career in the fire service. And like I mentioned, in February of 1990, 29 years ago, over 29 years ago now, Bill came to HBFD from the Fountain Valley Fire Department and was hired as a firefighter paramedic. And as you can tell, as you can see the trend here, and I mentioned it earlier this week, Bill is an overachiever. He served our department as a firefighter paramedic, as a fire protection specialist, as a fire engineer, a captain, a deputy fire marshal, a battalion chief, and he has been a division chief, our fire marshal now for over 11 years. And then he decided to pursue additional education, went on to get his 4-year degree and his Master's in Public Administration from Long Beach State. So besides being an outstanding professional and firefighter, as you can see up here, Bill is a devoted father to his 3 children. Personally, I am privileged to have worked with him. I came over 3 years ago as the fire chief, and he was one of my division chiefs at the time, and has been he's helped me along and been at my side all along, helped me through the transition, and always been a supporter of mine. And I can tell you this, Bill relocated way back then to Huntington Beach, raised his family in this community. He truly cares about the community he serves. He truly cares about this fire department. And I am blessed to have worked with him. And I can tell you this, we are going to miss him dearly. And I hate to see him go. I'm happy for him. He has served our community well, and we wish him all the best. And I'm going to call all the chief officers. Is everybody here, all our chief officers up here? I'd like to get the chief officers up here for special acknowledgement and recognition for Division Chief Bill Reardon. And this helmet's a white helmet which identifies a chief officer. But I'm presenting this helmet to Bill not just because he's been a chief officer, but it represents his leadership, his commitment to the organization and the community he serves. Bill, thank you so much for your service. This is for you, my friend.